episode 3823, When Peace Feels Impossible.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. I hope you're ready to get some of your health on. Yes, because you know what? You matter, my friend. And if you are healthy, you are wealthy. When peace feels impossible. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted to have your presence. If you already had the opportunity, you want to head on over to createyournow.com where you can learn more and to sign up for the Kisses newsletter, the Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, this episode is brought to you by AIM, inspiring connection and community. Are you ready for an incredible ride? You know, I took my car in. And this is a vehicle. She's a Yukon XL, so she's a big, huge SUV, right? Her name, by the way, is Black Beauty because she's solid black. She's gorgeous. Black outside, black inside. We have had her since she was born. We almost have 300,000 miles on this. Now you're like, Christiane, why are you telling me this sad story? Why are you telling me that your car has 300,000 miles on it? Because I want you to think about how many miles you're putting on your body. How well are you taking care of yourself? Because, my friend, you have one body. And if you don't take care of it, you can't take care of those who you are meant to impact. You are created on purpose for a purpose. And a lot of times we wake up thinking, oh, you know what? I'm just going to hit the snooze. I'm going to do what I want to do. And I'm not going to keep going. But I need to remind you today that regardless of your circumstances, regardless of how you quote unquote feel, it's time to rise. Because let's be real, healthy living often feels like a chore. No one wants to do it. I don't want to do it. It's a lot easier to go through the drive-thru. It's a lot easier to go to your favorite Bell restaurant or your favorite Bucks restaurant. I notice I'm not naming them exactly, but you can figure it out. Whether it's getting your favorite hot coffee drink, right? Or your favorite Mexican wrap, whatever it is, you're like, oh, this just is delicious. But if it's all work and no ease, why would anyone stick with it? We don't want to do healthy living if it's not easy. And when peace feels impossible, when your mind races, stress mounts, life is chaotic, and moments of calm seem like a distant memory, it's like, I'm not ever going to have no chaos in my life. Don't throw in the towel on what truly matters for your health. Because as you know, it's no surprise that most of us coast along without much effort until something drastically forces us to make a change, a medical diagnosis. Something happens to a family member or a very close friend. Something that shakes our heart. Because it's like, oh, that could be me. Or maybe it is you. It's that stop and pause where you have no breath moment. But here's the thing. Waiting for a crisis to hit before you care about your body, oh, my friend, it's a losing game. You're not going to win at it. You won't have that opportunity to really live out what God has in store for you here on earth. You know, when peace feels impossible, the emotional weight of healthy living can feel downright crushing. And I don't know what peace feels like to you, because for me, my life is not very peaceful, but yet it is. I've got a joy that goes way beyond any of my circumstances, because I would love to share every detail of my life with you. And for some who know me well, you know what's going on behind the scenes. For the most part, I'm a full open book, but there are some things you just can't discuss because, well, you just can't discuss them. And so we've had some trials and tribulations in our life. In fact, we're in the middle of some right now. And I scratch my head and I hit my head against a brick wall, not literally, figuratively, by the way. And I'm like, why? And the problem is it's not about me feeling my own peace. It's a peace that passes all understanding. It's not my peace. It's what God gives. And so when we are going through our days, into our months, into our years, right? We're mid-September already. We're about ready to embark on fall. And then we've got Halloween, which then leads into Thanksgiving. And then you know where that leads. And it goes to, yeah, you get it, right? The dominoes fall. But if we are looking for this peace that's attached to our emotions, like, oh, I've got it all put together. It's awesome. It's the best feeling ever. I'm telling you right now, for me, I was just having this conversation with my mom 2 nights ago. And I said, Mom, I don't think I'm ever going to have that earthly peace. I will always have a heavenly peace, but not this one that my emotions, my feelings got me. No, they don't have me. And it could actually crush me. The endless battle with motivation, right? You're like, oh, Christine, inspire me today to live healthy. I would love to, but ultimately, you got the last word. The frustration that we have of slipping back into old habits, it's so easy. Just give me a bowl of ice cream. Oh, for me, it's a root beer float. Oh, delicious. The guilt for missing workouts or grabbing that comfort food, right? We're moving into fall, which goes into winter. And what is it? Casseroles, stews, wonderful soups, fresh bread. I mean, oh my goodness, homemade cinnamon rolls. Okay, sign me all up. Who cares about healthy living? No, you do. You do care. And that's why you have to look at how life piles on you. And when your feelings take center stage, it's easy to get stuck in a cycle of, I just don't feel like it today. Oh, I'll wait till tomorrow. Maybe I'll wait till Monday. It's a few more days. It's all right. What's a few more days? And those days just slip away. We want to honor our emotions. I get it. And we need to. But when they constantly hijack our choices, progress grinds to a halt. Nothing happens. And if we are always attached to our feelings and give those emotions the final say, what actually gets done? Not much. You can't build a life or a body on, I feel tired. I'm just too stressed. Or even, I'm not good enough. Those feelings are real, but they're not reliable guides for the actions that lead to lasting health. That's what you're looking for. So if you wait for peace or motivation to show up before making a move, you're stuck waiting forever. And you wonder why you are where you are. And then one New Year's comes around, the next New Year's, and the next New Year's, right? We've got them all. And you're like, why am I still here? I can't seem to get my healthy goals where I want them to be. Feelings flicker, sometimes bright, often dark though. But results come from what you do when feelings aren't cooperating. And this means learning to move beyond emotional attachments and making choices that serve your body regardless of how you feel. It is establishing those good habits. It's not about ignoring your feelings. It's about being the one in control of your actions, not your emotions. You can let your emotions be red flags, but you get to decide your next steps. That's where progress happens. When you decide to act anyway. Even when peace feels elusive, tiredness looms, and the comfort of old patterns calls your name. It's like, oh, my recliner. I want it so bad. Because you know what? Real change, real transformation is built on commitment, not mood swings. That is your kiss to keep it simple strategy. Build on commitment. You matter. So what are you doing to take care of yourself? Or are you? This episode's for you regardless of what side of the spectrum you're on. Whether you're living a healthy life that is untouchable or whether you're living a life that's unhealthy and is touchable. Either way, you got to build on commitment. I mean, how much sleep are you getting? Don't ask me that question. It hasn't been good the last few weeks. I'm being honest. How much protein are you taking in so you don't lose muscle? You're not getting any younger. Those muscles aren't going to stay there unless if you build up that protein. Are you hydrated? How much sugar are you taking? How much processed foods are you eating? What are you doing to reduce your stress levels? How are you controlling your cortisol? You're like, oh, what's that again? Yeah, you know what that is. You don't want that. You don't want a higher cortisol level. And then the stress goes up, and that means everything's inflamed. Your body's freaking out, and your mind's going, oh, I don't know. And then you wonder why you look in the mirror and you say, I'm not good enough. And sometimes you may look in the mirror and you're like, oh my gosh, what's happened to me? It's like I'm 20 years older and I haven't even had my birthday yet. Take a deep breath, because you can make a shift. You can live a healthy life for your body. And this is the key. You have to do what's right for you, okay? You've got to make some hard decisions. Make sure you get wise counsel. Make sure, if you're going to use a coach, use a personal trainer, use a nutritionist, whoever you're using, make sure you know, like, and trust them. Because you just kind of getting anybody and everybody off of wherever. Yeah, be careful about that. There's a lot of people claiming to be stuff. So make sure you do your research. Just fair warning. So here are some ways that can help you kind of like keep going for healthy living when peace seems out of reach. Number 1, shrink the scope to one small win. You don't have to overhaul your whole life today. In fact, I would recommend don't do it, because you're going to be overwhelmed. You're already overwhelmed, right? You're already telling me you're stressed out. You're already telling me that you're not good enough, or gosh, you just don't know what's going on with me during this season of life, Christiane. I can't take anymore. Okay, I get it. So don't try to do everything overnight, because you didn't get to where you are today overnight, good, bad, or ugly. So drop the mindset that healthy living means perfect salad bowls and hour-long workouts. Mine has not equaled that for years. Let's be real. Instead, zero in on one tiny thing. Drink a glass of water before any meal that you eat. Take 3 deep breathing breaths. Anytime you start something new, take 3 deep breathing breaths. So if you are at home and you're doing laundry, before you start that next load of laundry, take 3 deep breathing breaths. Oh, that just sounds fabulous. Maybe you're going to sit down and watch a great football game. At each new quarter, take 3 deep breathing breaths. Stand up and stretch. You know, the best exercise you can do that will help you between now and to when God calls you home is stretching. Stretch, 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 stretch. You have got to stay flexible. So stretch. If you can do it 3 times a day, bonus. Twice, great. Once, good, but at least you're doing it, okay? These small wins add up. Micro wins is the whole idea here. And when you do that, these small wins, it's like, yeah, my body can do this, and that you're still in the game. Don't give up, even if your soul feels tired. Because in all reality, yeah, we're going to feel tired at times. That's being honest. But don't hang out there too long. Number 2, anchor to the body, not the noise. Your mind will scream all kinds of chaos because it's going in 20,000 different directions. And you know what? We are wired to work off of habits. It makes our life easier. But listen to your body, because your body knows the truth. When peace is a ghost, listen to what your body needs. Maybe it's a slow walk outside in nature. If there's no lightning outside and there's just a nice gentle fall rain, go walk outside. Take your shoes off and stand there. Now, I'm not telling you to do that if it's 30 degrees outside. And actually, if it's 30 degrees outside, you're probably not having rain. You're probably having icicles. But you get my drift, right? Maybe it's just a moment of stillness. I've gone outside, and it's so cute. We have this bulldog, right? Rhino. He's an English bulldog. He's 12 years old. I don't know when God's going to call him home, but he's getting up there. He's already outlived his average age for bulldogs. But now we have an addition to the family, and it's our bullfrog. So we've got the bulldog and the bullfrog. Now, the bullfrog lives in our yard, okay? But he comes out only at night, and he comes and sits by the pool. It is the cutest thing ever. It has been happening all throughout spring into summer. And one night, I just happened to notice him. And he jumped in the pool and scared me to death. Like I jumped as high, luckily not in the pool, as he did, but he went in the pool. And I was like, oh my goodness. Well, the next night I had gone out, there he was again. And then every single night thereafter, he's been there. Even when I've been gone for like the last, 11 days or so traveling, and I came back home, and sure enough, I looked outside and there sat the bullfrog. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's still there. And when our little bulldog goes out, he's not so little anymore, but when he does go out, the bullfrog looks at the bulldog and they all just kind of stay on their own side and they're fine and they're happy and it's great. Sometimes you need to just sit outside and find your bullfrog and just sit in stillness and be like, I'm going to take this all in. It's amazing. Look at the stars for once. Can you see them? Allow yourself to see the moon. So bright. And I love doing that stuff at night now. I love it during the day too, but for different reasons. I love being out there just before the crack of dawn. And then I get to see it go from dark to the sunrise to, oh my goodness, it is so bright. I love those times. What is it for you? Maybe you need to look at better sleep hygiene. Maybe you need to come up with a calm, comforting routine for bedtime. That's important. Respect what your body is telling you. These are the easiest lifelines to really back up what you need to do to balance your life, to find harmony. And they don't require your brain to be on all the time. You don't have to have your phone in hand to just be still. In fact, I would recommend leave your phone alone. Don't take your tablet with you. Go be present. And then finally, number 3, give yourself permission to reset. The power of reset truly is invigorating. You're not failing because peace is missing. You know life is messy. You're living it right now. And when tension is high, give yourself permission to pause. The world can wait. Now, if you're pausing, let me say this though, hear me out. If you're pausing all the time and you're like, I'm just not feeling it. And it's not just a week or, a couple days, but it's like a week into 2 into 3 weeks. And then now we're talking a month or so and you're just like really not with it. I want to encourage you, go talk to someone. Go make a medical appointment and talk to someone, whether it's a counselor, whether it's your family practitioner, whoever serves you, your PA, your NP, whoever it is who gives you medical treatment. Go and say, you know what, I've been feeling this and I just don't know. I just can't seem to knock it. It's not normal for me. That's your body talking, right? That comes from number 2. But if you're pausing too much, that's a red flag, right? But once in a while, not a big deal. We all need those once in a whiles. It's okay. The world can wait. Skipping a workout or eating a comfort meal doesn't erase progress. It's part of being human and staying human. It's a part of being in touch with who you are and who you are becoming. Don't sit there and rake yourself over the coals because, you had a bowl of ice cream. It's all right. One bowl. Just don't eat a half a gallon at one sitting. Just saying. Set the intention to come back stronger rather than beating yourself up. That's resilience, not weakness. My friend, when peace feels impossible, don't quit on your body. Keep your expectations low and your actions simple. Take aim. Action ignites motivation. Zero drama, just grit and care. This is how you get through the chaos. Not by waiting for calm. Not by saying, you know what, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to force it upon myself. No. But by quietly building it one small step at a time. And you know it, my friend, one step at a time leads to miles of greatness. Train for life. Love your journey. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed day. And remember, be present, be incredible, be you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.